It's the NBA on 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. My name is Anthony Sizemore. Good evening. It's the Boston Celtics taking on the Denver Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. We got a good one here for you. A couple teams looking to try to make a deep playoff run. It's Kemba Walker and the Celtics taking on Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. There you see Jamal Murray as well. Getting ready to do the starting lineups here in just a moment. There's Michael Malone of the Denver Nuggets. He's the head coach of this ball club. Here's the starting lineup. Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart in the backcourt, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams rounding it out for the Celtics. Then you've got for the Nuggets, you've got Jamal Murray as the lead guard. Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and then to round it out, you have Will Barton, I believe, is the other guard. So here we go. The ball is being tipped off, and the Nuggets control the tip here. It's Murray bringing it up the court for the Nuggets. He dishes it to Jokic. Jokic looking for an open man. It's Murray slashing to the basket, but Walker strips him, and they're going the other way. Now is the Celtics. He kicks it over to Smart for the jumper. It's no good. Aaron Gordon secures the board to Michael Porter Jr., and here he goes on the run out. Layup is up, no good, but Jokic grabs the rebound for a second chance opportunity. Michael Porter Jr. back with another shot attempt, and it's money as the Nuggets take the first lead of the game. Walker bringing it up now for the Celtics here. Robert Williams now with the ball, looking to hand it off. He does so to Tatum. He dishes the Walker for the jumper. No good. Robert Williams there for the cleanup, and it's good. And we're tied at 2. Here comes Murray now the other way for Denver. He's going to make his man miss. Thought about a jumper. Now he leans in and knocks down the layup right there. There you see the numbers, 21.3 points per game, a 56% efficiency rating for Jamal Murray, the former Kentucky Wildcat. Here's Walker now initiating the offense. It's Tatum. He's going to catch it and shoot and lets it go. He nails 5-4. It's Aaron Gordon now, recently acquired in that trade from the Orlando Magic to the Nuggets to try to help them give a little bit more of an oomph as they head toward the playoffs here. There you see he draws the foul on Robert Williams, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Aaron Gordon coming into this game averaging about a little over 14 points per game on the season. First one is good. He's also a 64% free throw shooter on the season for the Nuggets now, as he was before in Orlando, picked up in a trade right at the trade deadline. Second free throw is on the way, and it is no good. Tatum secures the rebound, and they're going the other way. It's Smart. Going to look to drive, and then he does a little jump hook. It's no good. Murray grabs the rebound, and here come the Nuggets once again. It's Will Barton now. He's going to dish it to Porter Jr. Murray, he spots up and shoots. It's no good. Jaylen Brown grabs the board up to Walker. He pulls up for mid-range. No good. Jokic gets the rebound. Here they go the other way. Barton now trying to make his man miss. He's got Smart on him. And he's going to back it out. Now they're going to dump it down into the post with Jokic. He kicks it out to Murray as they try to double team, and it's good. Jamal Murray knocking down the 3 ball right there. You see his stats: 20 points per game in wins, 22 points per game in losses. Interestingly, averaging about 4 rebounds per game either way. Jason Tatum going to pull up off balance mid range, no good. It's Jokic. He's bringing it down the court now. He kicks it over to Barton. He's going to look to control the offense here. It's Murray coming off a screen once again and firing, no good. It's Tatum grabbing the rebound. He's going to jog it up the court for the Celtics, and it's stolen by Porter Jr. as he steals it from Walker. Here he comes. No good on the layup, but Gordon is there for the putback. And the Celtics call a timeout. Brad Stevens says we need to slow things down a little bit here, and he does so. So the Celtics coming into this matchup with a 27-26 record. The Nuggets coming in at 34-18. Celtics winning their, let's see here, trying to pull up their schedule. Celtics 7th in the East right now at 27-26. They've won 6 of their last 9. About 8.5 games back of Philadelphia in the East, as the Sixers and the Nets actually both control the top of the East. And you got the Bucks, the Hawks, the Hornets, and the Heat all above Boston. The Celtics had a bit of a slow start this year, but they're now finally starting to turn things around as we get into the thick of the late run of the regular season here. About a month to go of the regular season before we begin the playoffs here. Not this time, as it's Boston knocking down a 3 right there. Semi Ojeleye, I believe, was the man that knocked that one down for the C's. That makes it 10-8 Denver. Aaron Gordon now, he's going to look to try to initiate some offense here. Got Pritchard on him. It's Paul Millsap now. He's going to pull up and shoot over Tristan Thompson, and he knocks it down. Paul Millsap still going here late in his career. He's played for the Jazz, the Hawks, among other teams, and now he's been with the Nuggets for the last few years. Here's Pritchard now. He's going to dump it down to Wagner. Mo Wagner turns around and shoots over Fausto Compazio. Clean up good right there. 12-10 Denver leads. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's JaMychal Green now with the ball. He's got Wagner on him. It's Monte Morris now as the Nuggets look to run some offense right here. Millsap back to Monte Morris, trying to do a little give and go. 2-man action. That's no good. Ojeleye with the rebound. I think the Celtics are going to try to hold for the last shot here. Evan Fournier here with the ball. It's Pritchard. He's going to pull up from 3. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets will take a narrow 2-point lead into the second quarter. Nikola Jokic, man, what a player he's turned out to be. I remember when the Nuggets traded away Jusuf Nurkic, and now we see why they were willing to make him an expendable asset as Wagner scores off the pick and roll. But, you know, this young man, Jokic, he's really turned into an MVP candidate this year. He can see the floor well. We all know he can score the ball well. He's just been a tremendous leader for this Nuggets team. It's not every day that you can have a center like that can just facilitate and lead the team like he can passing the ball. Extraordinary talent of being a great passer of the ball as Monte Morris knocks down the mid-range pull-up. Evan Fournier now for the Celtics. He was also in a trade as well, the former Orlando Magic man. Going to try to get around the defender. He gets fouled right there. It's JaVale McGee committing the foul. That's his first foul. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe JaVale McGee was a Nugget himself at one time. Previously, yes. 2012 to 2015, as we see Evan Fournier getting ready to shoot his foul shots. But yeah, three-time champion. Of course, JaVale McGee, he's had stints with the Wizards, Nuggets, 76ers, Mavericks, Warriors, Lakers, Cavs, and now the Nuggets once again. Starters coming back in for both teams. Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum back in for Boston. And then you've got Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Monte Morris actually going to move to the point guard position for the Nuggets as they're going to elect to keep Will Barton out on the bench a little bit longer. And as soon as I say that, he comes to the scores table. It's JaVale McGee handing it off to Murray. He's going to pull up from downtown. Oh, in and out. And here comes the Celtics pushing it up the other way. Fournier gets stripped, but Tristan Thompson right there. Johnny on the spot for the cleanup. And the Celtics, they take their first lead of this game. Or their second lead. But not for long as JaVale McGee comes right back with a slam of his own. There's the Celtics now. They're going to run some action right here, trying to get a shot for Walker, and he comes up off the screen. It's no good. Here's Jamal Murray on the give and go to JaVale McGee, or the pick and roll, I should say. Beautiful action right there. They were able to get Tristan Thompson out of the lane just enough, had to get him to commit, and it worked out beautifully. Celtics coming the other way now. Interesting piece that they decided to add here with Evan Fournier, another knockdown shooter that can provide spacing for them here down the stretch here as they look to make the playoffs. Beautiful block right there by JaVale McGee. 4 seconds to shoot for the Celtics once they inbound this ball. Take a look at that replay by Mobile One. Beautiful block. It's Jokic and Barton coming back in for Denver. Robert Williams coming in to replace Tristan Thompson for Boston. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They get it to Fournier. He's going to have to fire away, throw up a prayer. It's off. Murray secures the rebound. He's going the other way with it. He's got Will Barton in the corner for the three, and it is pure. So 21-16, the Nuggets lead. 2:20 remaining in the first half. Here comes Williams on the screen. Going to keep it. And then here comes Tatum coming off a curl of his own right here. He's going to dish it to Williams, but it's blocked by JaVale McGee. And here comes Jamal Murray the other way. He's going to try to beat Kemba Walker right there, and he does. He goes up with the layup, and he makes it. Here's Denver's largest lead of the game up to this point. They now lead by 7 points. Jason Tatum kind of knows that he's got to start to look to get his team going a little bit. Evan Fournier gets a spin move, but Michael Porter Jr. there to recover, and he swats it away. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Boston. Marcus Smart going to check in for Evan Fournier. Marcus Smart obviously known in a lot of respects as the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, probably their best defender on the team. Robert Williams, he's going to go up, and he gets the and one. Beautiful pass. by Jason Tatum. Take a look at it one more time. Robert Williams just sneaks in there and just converts on the and one, or converts on the layup to get the and one against Nikola Jokic. Robert Williams heading to the line to try to convert the three-point play. The young man out of Texas A&M, only 23 years old, so still has plenty of room to develop and grow. That free throw is no good, however. It's Aaron Gordon coming the other way with it. He's going to dish it to Will Barton. He's going to look to try to drive on Marcus Smart. He's wise decision right there to back off. It's Jokic working down the post, and Tatum back out to Gordon for three. No good. Robert Williams clears the glass, and they go the other way. It's Brown wide open on the left side, but he is off the mark. 65 seconds to go in the first half. It's Gordon right here going to slow things down for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray now looking to see what he can do to try to break down his man. Here comes Jokic on the screen. He's going to drive right. He dishes to Jokic. He comes off the pick, and he converts the layup. 7-point lead for Denver now, matching their largest lead of the game. 43 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's Jaylen Brown driving in. He's going to go back out. Going to kick it out to Walker. He's going to drive in. He dishes to Robert Williams. Beautiful pass. He sneaks in behind Nikola Jokic. 26 seconds left. Nuggets not gonna go for the 2-for-1 here. It's Jokic going up. It's no good, but he follows it up. Cleans up his own miss with the putback. It's the Celtics now with the ball. You know, they're going to try to look to hold for the last shot here in this first half. Try to get this down to 5 or maybe even 4 points. Tatum's going to pull up. It's no good. Out of bounds, and that will go to Denver. .9 seconds. It's Campazzo launching it from three-quarters court, but it's no good. So at the half, the Denver Nuggets lead the Boston Celtics 27-20. So let's take a look at some halftime stats here. Denver shooting 57%, Boston shooting 36%. Denver winning the rebounding battle 13-8. They're also winning the assist battle 8-5. And that's really the reasons why they have the lead in this game so far. Jamal Murray leading the way for the Nuggets with 7 points. He's also got 3 assists as well. Tristan Thompson has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists for the Celtics. Second half action right around the corner here for you on 2K Sports. So the Celtics are going to come out with the ball here to start this second half. Jaylen Brown going to walk it up, try to get things going for the Celtics here. It's Marcus Smart taking the handoff. He's going to do a little step back mid-range, but it's off the mark. Nikola Jokic grabbing the rebound. It's Will Barton the other way. He kicks it out to Michael Porter for 3. No good, but Barton is there to rebound it back, and he is fouled by Walker on a shooting foul. That's going to be 2 shots for the shooting guard. Will Barton coming into this season, Will Barton averaging 12.8 points per game this season as he knocks down the first one. 4.2 rebounds and a little over 3 assists per game. He's played a full season once. That was back in the 2015-16 season. He's also right now he's averaging a career high points per game. So 29-20 now, the Nuggets lead the Celtics. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smart is off on the layup. It's Jamal Murray. He's going to grab the rebound. And there you see the Nuggets. They are 12th best in the NBA at rebounding, averaging about 44.5 rebounds per game. So slightly above the middle of the pack. Jamal Murray coming off the screen. He's going to launch it, and he is money. Everyone obviously remembering that show that he displayed in the bubble last season. My goodness, what a performance that was against the Jazz and the Clippers and the Lakers as well. Having a few, I think he had a 50-point game mixed in there as well. Jason Tatum going to draw the foul on Nikola Jokic. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Jason Tatum knows that he's really got to get his team going as they're in danger of getting blown out here in this one. 12-point game for the Nuggets. That's easily the largest lead that they've had all game. Jason Tatum going to shoot 2 shots here from the charity stripe. Jason Tatum, obviously a highly touted forward out of Duke. Came from the St. Louis, Missouri area. Him and Bradley Beal both coming from that area as well. First free throw is good. Jason Tatum looking to try to make it 2 for 2 from the foul line here. The second one is up, and it is good as well. So that cuts the deficit to 10 points for the Celtics. It's Murray now with the ball here. He's going to give it to Millsap, who manages to sneak behind his man and scores. And that right there is all you need to know. 58% shooting for the Nuggets, 33 for the Celtics, as that layup is no good. But there's a turnover right there. Brown gets it back, and he's going to force Porter to make a play on him and commit a foul. Jaylen Brown, a forward out of California, the Cal Golden Bear, a one and done. Remember, he played on that Cal team with Ivan Rabb, and they had some good talent under Cuonzo Martin as well. First free throw is no good. Everyone thought that Jason Tatum's ceiling would be very high. They thought that Jaylen Brown's would be pretty high as well, albeit not as high, but he's certainly developed some skills that some people thought that, probably wouldn't be there at this point in his career. So he's certainly advanced further along than what many thought that he would at this point in his career. Second free throw is up, and it's good. 11-point game now. It's Murray going to walk the ball up the court, actually jog it up the court. JaVale McGee setting an off-ball screen for Millsap. Now he's going to come with the on-ball. It's Murray driving the lane. He's going to pull up. It's no good. Tristan Thompson getting up high for that rebound. And it's Jaylen Brown going the other way. And he gets the and one on Michael Porter Jr. Michael Malone beside himself on that play. He cannot believe that Jaylen Brown got the hoop and the arm. And, that's one of those things where you tell your player that you either foul them hard enough to where they can't make it or you just let them go. And that was the worst case scenario at that time for Michael Porter Jr., fouling the man that ended up scoring anyway, as Brown converts the three-point play. So Boston trying to make this one interesting here. It's an 8-point Denver lead now with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's Murray. He's going to drive to the basket, and he is fouled by Kemba Walker. So 2 foul shots coming for the former guard out of Kentucky, the former Kentucky guard. Jamal Murray, just a plethora of dudes that have really started to make their name, make their presence felt out of Canada. This Canadian wave, along with him and Tristan Thompson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and many other dudes that have come from Canada that are just tremendous basketball players. Andrew Wiggins. There's really been a big wave, a big influx of talent coming from Canada here in the NBA. So the first free throw is good for Murray. Second one is up, and it is good as well. That brings Denver's lead back up to double digits. It's Walker now. He's going to bring the ball up the court. He dishes it over to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Fournier. Brown going to attack the basket. And he is going to posterize Jamal Murray. What a dunk. Maybe that can be the spark that the Celtics were looking for, because they certainly need one if they're going to try to come back and win this game. Monte Morris fires from 3. It's off the mark. Tristan Thompson grabs the rebound. He's going to throw it to Walker. So here comes Jason Tatum. He's going to catch and he's going to pull up, and it's no good. Jamal Murray grabbing the board, and he's going the other way. Try to break his man down off the dribble. It's Murray. He gets in, slices his way through the D, and scores. Or you see Jamal Murray, once again, those stats of 21 points per game, about an efficiency rating of about 56% as well. Full timeout here by the Celtics. Certainly been certainly been a disappointing season for them up to this point. But they've had injuries, they've had guys out because of COVID, and even Danny Ainge, earlier came out in the year and said, this was just not a well put together team. I did not do a good job of putting this team together, and that's clearly on me, and I'm aware of that. And the players, I'm sure they kind of took offense to that. And they're starting to turn things around for them here. And I think that they could really be a dangerous out for someone a high seed that has to play them in the first round of the playoffs. That being if, they can get past the play-in round, which right now, being the 7th seed, they would actually have to play in that play-in round, because seeds 7, 8, 9, and 10 have to play in a play-in round to advance. So you've got 4 teams trying to advance their way into the playoffs for 2 spots. Or you see Jason Tatum's numbers this season, 25 points per game. He's averaging 29 in his last 5. And he is just the main guy that makes them go, the focal point of the offense. And here comes Ojale now trying to score. He's going to dish it back out to Pritchard. He's going to kick it to Fournier. He's going to pull up from mid-range. Tristan Thompson there to clean it up. And that's the beautiful thing about a screen, is that sometimes, even though you may not get the ball down low in the post if you're open, you're wide open to clean things back up, as nobody was there to check him that time. Aaron Gordon now with the ball for the Nuggets. Campazzo going to pull off the screen. No good. JaMychal Green gets the loose ball, and he scores. Just been one of those days right now for the Nuggets where just about anything that can go right for them will go right. So their lead is back up to 10. It's Fournier taking the handoff off of Thompson's hands, and he scores right there to lay it in. Evan Fournier, a guard out of France. He had some solid years for the Magic as well. It's Aaron Gordon. He's going to come off the screen, but actually they're going to hand off to Monte Morris. He gets fouled by Fournier. Free throws coming for the guard out of Iowa State. I remember when Monte Morris played for the Cyclones, he was a tremendous player. I believe he was on that team with Georges Niang. And man, could that team really put up some points? I tell you what, that was one of the most high octane offenses in college basketball that year. So Morris is going to shoot 2 free throws right here to try to re-extend Denver's lead back to double digits. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The first free throw is no good. There you see Robert Williams and Marcus Smart checking back in for Boston. You've also got Jokic, Barton, and Morris. Jokic and Barton checking back in as Morris already in, of course. Going to shoot the second free throw right here. That one is good. So Morris converts on 1 out of 2 from the line. That makes it a 9-point lead. Pritchard going to bring the ball up for the Celtics. It's Smart now getting a screen from Thompson. He gets the handoff. He dishes it back out. It's Smart once again. Shot clock winding down. It's Williams dunking it, getting behind the defense right there, and that cuts the lead down to 7 points. About a 3.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock right here for the Nuggets, so they will have to get a shot off here before the clock expires. Aaron Gordon does a turnaround, fade away, and it's no good. So 8 seconds left for the Celtics. They can hold for the last shot here, get it back to a 2-possession game. It's Ojeleye, and he does just that, a jumper from just inside the 3-point line. It's money. Monte Morris going to fire from just beyond half court, and it's no good. So we've reached the end of the third quarter. The Celtics have cut Denver's lead to 5 points here, and we have a game going into the fourth quarter. And there you see the message that Brad Stevens was trying to get across to his team in that last huddle. Score, stop, score, stop. And that's all you got to do. You know, it's a couple scores, a couple stops, and you've got a tie game or a lead. As Jokic drives to the basket and scores on Williams, just not much you can do about that, folks. Nikola Jokic, one of the premier bigs in today's game right there. He is just a nightmare, matchup nightmare for the other team to try to stop. It's Tristan Thompson. He's going to drive to the basket. He kicks it out to Smart. 7 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to post Barton up, see if he can get something going. He kicks it out to Pritchard. That one is no good. Aaron Gordon hauls in the rebound. He's going to get it over to Murray. He dishes it to Barton. See what he tries to do. He goes inside to Millsap. Jermichael Green. See what Green does right here. Green posting up. Goes right up at Tristan Thompson. Not a good decision as that one is off. Thompson gets the board. He gets it over to Pritchard. Smart now looking to break his man down. He gets past the man. He shoots over Jokic. And there, that was a big bucket to stay within striking distance in this game, as Denver is going to call timeout here. So the Nuggets call full timeout right here, looking to just kind of slow down whatever momentum that the Celtics had as they started this quarter here. Nuggets, obviously, both of these teams actually made it to the conference finals last year. Denver, of course, losing to the Lakers in 5 games, and then the Celtics losing to the Heat in 6 games. So both teams coming up just a step short of the NBA Finals and bringing back very good squads again this year. Of course, Denver pretty much been at the top part of the West for most of this season. They actually sit 4th right now in the standings, just above the Lakers, as the Jazz, Suns, and Clippers are ahead of them. So they would be playing the Lakers in a first-round matchup if the playoffs started today. That would be a pretty compelling 4-5 matchup, a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals. Here's Porter now. He's going to take it. He's going to pass it over to Will Barton. He pulls up from fadeaway on the three. That's no good. Loose ball foul by Robert Williams trying to get around the box out of Nikola Jokic. And there's a block by Michael Porter Jr. on Evan Fournier. Beautiful defense right there by the forward out of Missouri. "14 seconds on the shot clock for Denver. They're going to try to pad their lead here a little bit, try to get some insurance. They're at 5 with 3.5 minutes to play. Here comes Jokic, the screen, Murray's man. Murray's going to pull up for the midi. It's no good. Jaylen Brown is off to the races with the board. Going to try to beat his man. Nope. Porter there to play defense and grab the rebound. Now he brings it up the court. Here comes Gordon on the screen. It's Murray. He lays it up off the drive as he takes Marcus Smart off the dribble right there. Jason Tatum looking to make something happen for his team. It's Smart. He's going to pull up for three. No good. Denver with the rebound now. It's Barton the other way. That's off the mark. Robert Williams gets the rebound. Jaylen Brown over in the left corner. He gets it back over to Tatum. He pulls up and shoots. So that's a no good. Michael Porter with the rebound right there. The Celtics getting some opportunities, but just cannot convert on them as Nikola Jokic makes the Celtics pay on the other end. As we all know, the Nuggets are a great assisting team, second in the NBA in assists, 27 per game. They've got 11 tonight in this short abbreviated game. Off the mark right there is Kemba Walker. Jokic gets the rebound. And let's see if the Nuggets decide to use a little bit of the clock here. No, they do not. It's Jokic going up, and it's no good. Celtics got to look to push the tempo here. It's Jason Tatum. He gets fouled, and he gets the and one right there on Jamal Murray. It just seems like whenever the Celtics really need a basket, they can almost always count on Jason Tatum to get them one. So Evan Fournier checking in for Marcus Smart right there. One free throw coming for Jason Tatum as he looks to convert on the three-point play right here. It is good. Denver takes a timeout. They have one remaining now. 1:52 to play in this ball game. So, for as rough of a game as it has been for the Celtics, they're just down 2 possessions. It's just a couple of threes, a couple of stops, and they're right with the Nuggets right here. So, we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at tonight's player of the game. It's none other than Jamal Murray. He has done it on both ends of the floor. Obviously most notorious for his scoring, and he done it tonight in this game. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a look at the stats right here. He has 14 points on 5 of 10 from the field. He's also got 4 a plus 15 on the court for Denver, along with Michael Porter Jr. as well. So, minute 48 to go. The Nuggets have the ball here. See if they try to use some clock right here on this possession. Michael Porter Jr. gets the layup to fall. 8-point Denver lead now. They're shooting 50%. That's a pretty good field goal percentage if you ask me. Jason Tatum trying to get it back, and he gets fouled by Paul Millsap. So 2 shots coming for Jason Tatum. Free throw is good on the first attempt. Second one on the way as well. It's good as well. The deficit has been cut back down to 6. Jamal Murray getting the screen from Will Barton right there. It's Jokic right here. He's going to kick it over to Michael Porter Jr. He gets a screen from Jokic. Back out to Jokic. 7 on the shot clock. He posts up Robert Williams. He's going to go up, but it's no good. Robert Williams played great defense right there and gets the rebound. Fournier going to get shoot the 2 in transition and makes it. That makes it a 4-point game with 1:05 to go. Barton going to walk it up the court for the Nuggets. Jokic driving to the basket, and this time he is fouled by Williams. 54 seconds left. Critical free throws right here for the big man out of Slovenia, I think. Or he might be Bosnian. I think, let's see. Okay, he's Serbian, so he's out of Serbia. But anyways, Jokic getting the first free throw right there to fall. Second one is on the way. It's good as well. Still a 2-possession game here for the Celtics. They're going to talk about it as they take a full timeout here. Let's see what play they draw up coming out of the timeout here. 52 seconds left here in this ball game. The Celtics have to move kind of quick here. Don't necessarily need a 3, but they do need something quick. Tatum fades away. It's off the mark. Jamal Murray grabs the rebound. And I suspect the Nuggets are going to use some clock here. Nope, they're going to go inside. Jokic scores on the pass from Murray. 8-point game with 34 seconds left. Tatum coming the other way for Boston. They have to really score in a hurry now. Tatum going to drive to the basket. He gets the mid-range pull-up to go. Denver's lead has been trimmed back down to 6. Will Barton right here going to pass to Murray. They're going to intentionally foul to try to prolong this game. Kemba Walker picks up his 3rd foul right there. So Murray going to shoot 2 foul shots right here. First one is money. Second free throw is true as well. Nuggets going to use their last timeout to advance the ball. .22 seconds left in this game. The Celtics really need to score fast if they want to keep their hopes alive in this one. Pritchard shoots a contested 3. It's off the mark. And it's Monte Morris. He's just going to clear things out. And that will do it right here. A tremendous game by the Denver Nuggets on their home floor. Able to pick up the win. Going to run out the clock here. And that's your ball game, folks. The Nuggets defeat the Boston Celtics 55-47 in their home arena at Ball Arena. That'll do it for me. My name's Anthony Sizemore. Thank you for listening to this stream. I hope you've been watching, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to me what time I've been calling this game. Let's take a look at some stats right quick. 50% for the field for the Nuggets from the field, 41% for the Celtics, and then 30 points in the paint for the Nuggets compared to 28 for the Celtics. 22 rebounds, 30 rebounds total for the Nuggets compared to 21 for the Celtics. I think that was probably the biggest difference in this game as well. You know, obviously both teams didn't shoot well from the 3-point line, but those second chance opportunities were big for the Nuggets in this game. 30 rebounds to 21. So that was probably the biggest key to the win for the Nuggets. But again, my name's Anthony Sizemore. Thank you for listening. If y'all have tuned in, we'll see you next time.